Hello and welcome to DDOCaSplat. We are a static group that plays on Khyber. Welcome. We missed last week, so we're happy to be back and some more giant hold. And I apologize.
Who's happy to be back?
I'm happy to. Well, I'm mostly happy to be back.
Our cat, that's who.
I'm happy to be back.
You sound happy, and it's very, very syrupy, sickening. Happy joy, happy, joy, joy.
Oh my gosh, I need to send you hearts and like flowers and such, right?
I
There.
can't help it if some of us are just naturally Pollyanna-like.
I worked
Polly,
very
Alright.
hard at
That's
that.
perfect.
Thank you.
Enough role playing. Let's go kill something.
That's right. If he tries to kill me, I'm gonna kill it dead. Where's my feather fall?
Where are we going?
Oops, no, that
Madstone Crater.
Whee!
And I have a sudden case of the hiccup, so this is going to be excitingly fun.
I don't have a horse, by the way.
Good luck.
I've worked very hard to get horses on all of my tunes.
And then shortly thereafter, you bought something
I
that
got
gave you
more.
a horse on all of your
Right?
tunes.
Yes, exactly.
Such is the way of things.
Yes. I recognize the irony of this.
All right, boys. Before I forget, who's winning the Super Bowl?
You can ask the girls that too.
Like
Don't
I
care.
care. Now some people do. My mama, she knew all the stats on all the guys, and she knew all the stuff about football and baseball. Not, I don't think basketball, but football and baseball for sure.
You're right. I could ask
I
the
don't care.
ladies, but my experience with them on this adventure of ours is they don't care and have no opinion on
Yes.
the matter.
Oh, I have
True
opinions. You
that.
just don't want them.
If my team
So-called
was in it, I'd
professional,
be
yeah.
caring, but
Alas,
if my
they laid
team
an
was
egg.
in it, I would care, but
I guess I'll be rooting for the AFC in this case, so the Chiefs.
Ravi is shrugging. So
I feel like the Chiefs are the obvious answer, given how much they walloped the Buccaneers earlier this season. Then again, I think if I recall correctly, the Packers beat the Buccaneers pretty handily earlier this year too. And
No, they lost.
did they? Okay.
we have an artifact. Does that art Safira, do you give out like deadly weapons and things like that?
I do. Would you like it?
I would love a deadly weapons. That would be awesome.
Can I have a deadly weapons
Uh-oh,
too?
I went the wrong way. Shit. All right, it's probably just easier for me to recall.
Did
We're
you
going
go
to, you said,
Madstone?
oh, we're Madsen. Oh, okay. I was thinking, what do you call it? Where the prison is.
Maze of Madness. Oh,
Pop.
Prisons of the Plains.
I was thinking Pop.
Well, if you're over there, make sure you get the white.
I'm not. No, I'm actually heading towards Madstone. So
Everybody
did
should
go
have
the right
deadly weapons who's in the quest.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
wow.
Now I
four
have to hit
skulls.
stuff.
All right, this should be
Is
good.
that Grubby? Yay. What did we come in here on? I didn't even pay attention.
4.
R4.
Okay. Okay, good. So no vengeance and no doom and no despair.
No.
Correctamundo.
Because this girl
Hey,
will go.
If
ping.
y'all want that, we can restart. But I
No,
That's not
thank you.
necessary.
figured that was what
It's
people were
so
interested
kind of
in.
you to ask, but it's really okay.
Don't forget to do all your snow peeking between now and next time we play.
That's right. I gotta get her back in there. I was in there last night. It was fun. I like that it's gentle, shall we say. There's a lot of times when I'm tired, and having stuff that's just smooth and easy to deal with is just perfect for me.
You can really turn your brain
They
off.
said they were going to make harder tracks.
I was
next
just
year.
going to say brainless activity, but
Sometimes you need that. Like on long
yeah,
days.
sometimes
when
you
you've
do.
done-
That's absolutely
really
right.
do. It's like Slayer, right? Slayer's
Slayer
awesome.
areas are pretty much brainless. That's right.
Yeah, and it's wonderful because you can do it. You can test things out. It's just nice.
Unless, of course, you're a brain dead idiot, like 24th level character with 360 hit points and doing what do you call it? A full party of what's the one where where all the dead things are.
Orchard of the Macabre.
Order
The
of
Orchard of the
Barovia.
Macabre. Thank you.
Right, you need
And
that word.
and you're
And they display
constantly
them.
dying over and over and over again.
Only piles of gargantuan
Had
bones.
too much problem in there for a while, but I generally I'm with
That is-
somebody else. I don't usually solo it.
That's a good way to say it in a while because like I finally have enough lives under my belt that I don't die in the orchard anymore. And I'm by
Yay.
myself and I'm super impressed.
I'm gonna point out that I did get my lay on hands off on you.
In Orchard of the Macabre? When? What?
Oh, on
Just now.
I-
Yeah,
I-
I'm sorry. I was
Yeah,
killing
well,
giants
this is all,
that came
but
down
this
the
is
hill.
also Reaper, so thank you very much. I do appreciate it.
Yeah.
We're
Clear.
talking about Orchard. No, I'm definitely aware I need healing in Reaper.
no,
Yeah.
I got my I was able to use my lay on hands on Mr. Beaker. However,
Oh.
it did not take effect before he died.
Some new magic.
That's a new
Oh.
meaning of necro, I guess.
They protect the South Crystal. Come quickly.
I thought you were talking about me. Isn't always about me?
It can be.
Work at that.
Are you our version of?
So that's fine with me. I don't care.
Are you the DDOCaSplat Mithri Inferno?
Yes, so
Oh.
tonight.
Lost soul for you. You need that one. I'm gonna let somebody else take aggro first, and then I'm gonna mow down.
That's probably a good idea.
I am very good at that because I have lots of experience. Because if you don't do it that way, you go ping, especially since I don't have that many hit points. I've got a lot of rogue
Maybe-
in me, so
Maybe you should teach a class, and maybe Evil Beaker should take that class.
oh. I
In
teach
what?
classes, so to speak, all the time, but I don't think Evil Beaker's ever been in any of them that I've been in. That I've done.
That I don't doubt.
What level's your druid there, Beaker?
24. 25.
My gosh. Okay.
If I remember right, Mithri spent a lot of time talking about her outfits.
Oh. I actually have outfits now that I got them free from
The bluff seen from the crater
Goals.
floor lies ahead.
because I'm too
A
cheap to buy
shimmering
them, of
magic
course.
crystal.
Does anybody know? Remember how you used to buy outfits and they would bind to that?
Yes.
Yeah,
Or why
do
do
you
you
know-
think I never would buy them? There's still two guys here, I think. Maybe are they or not?
I don't
Did
know.
they die?
Seer stands before the southern
I
crystal.
saw. Oh well,
waiting.
we'll find out.
Come,
Do you know,
Sister
like, can
Seer.
you?
The seer
Because some of
tells
them, like, I have one. Some of my original characters have some cool armor that looks really cool, and you just can't buy it anymore. Is there any way to get that armor still, or would I
No
have
clue.
to
I
wear
I think
that?
you can mirror it, but I'm not sure.
Ooh, that's what
You
I-
can mirror the glamored one.
No,
I don't know.
No, you have to have the thing to glamour it, and then you get, or mirror it, whatever, and then you have the cosmetic.
But
Yeah, I don't
wouldn't it
know
look
what
like?
happened to
would it-
old cosmetics that
But
you
would
used
it
to
look
be able
like-
to get.
Would it look like the original glamour that it was, or would it look like the mirrored one that's stuck to it?
I have the clue. Wait a minute, what do you mean the stuck to it? Oh, I thought that stuff went away when you TR'd too. Oops. Here we go. Hang on. Sorry. I'm not very
So what
good
I'm
at
talking
healing.
about is that really old armor where you used to go into the store in the harbor
Oh,
and
in
you
the
could
harbor.
try on the armor, and then when you had your best armor possible, that's when you'd go and you'd buy that glamour, and it would bind to that armor, and it wouldn't even say that it was glamored armor.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking
interesting.
about.
Oh, I don't even know about that. The only time I remember there being stuff was in House K. Or was that right? Yeah, House K.
I think it was some of the very first glamours.
Interesting. You see, this is what happens when we play so long. We can't remember.
So my question is, if you glamored that, would it look like the very original armor, or would it look like your fancy armor that you bought way back when?
Fantastic question. Wish
Well,
I knew the
hello,
answer.
Mr. Fancy Pants.
Mr. Fancy
I feel
Pants.
like I knew the answer to that question at some point in time, but I don't know what the answer is now.
I think the answer was no. I think they talked about that on the forums, and the dev said that they'd have to redo them to make them work.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of fair. But, oh well. Maybe I should go get some more bolts.
Because I have some really cool armor that you just can't get anymore because they don't sell it anymore.
Interesting. Yep. I just killed somebody's frog. I'm so sorry.
Well, but if you want the Winter Festival armor, which I am wearing today, or the Snowman, or on the Snow Peaks Festival, because that's where
Yeah,
you get it.
I got my snowman and I got my little crown of frost already, so I'm done.
I got my polar bear.
I got my polar bear too.
I haven't gotten any of that, but I did get some of those diamonds of charisma.
Yeah,
And so on. And I
the
really like
augments,
those.
the
So
festival
the augments are
augments.
awesome. Festival augments are fantastic. I like them.
I am sure.
There was a lost soul back there that somebody should take, and if nobody else is, I am, because I
Go for
used
it.
a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of mana, and it was going to be wasted anyway. So it might as well be wasted on me.
It had Saphira's name on it.
I know, but she ran away.
I didn't see it.
I told you.
I turned around. I still didn't see it.
Very long time.
Too late, because by then
Yep.
everybody ran away from it. It was partway up the ramp. Yeah, I will try to say something earlier next time.
Oh.
I'm not great at healing.
You probably
but I
want
can-
those too. There you go.
What?
No, I didn't want I didn't need that. I don't even swing my
Oh.
my rod there, my scepter. So
Oh, okay. I gave him deadly weapons. He wasn't in here.
Probably want some enchantment, right? Like all the other casters. Ooh, greater vigor. We like greater vigor. Do not hurt the giant. So whoever I'm on today.
The favorite soul tank build that Arcot's on is great at many things, not DPS.
no, almost 0 DPS in fact.
Yeah, I'm leveling mine right now. So,
And that's because
Ouch.
I can't run that much. I just can't. Can't do it. I'm just pathetic.
The madness overcame.
Tanks can be a rough
Better now.
rough solo heal. I usually
Like
build them
Carnage
as
Reaper?
29 and a half.
I usually build them as something else and then switch it kind of at the end.
Whoever gave me this blue flame, I'm really loving it. It really goes with my outfit.
It's me.
Beautiful. We
Mhm.
like
I mean,
that. Mhm.
it goes with my whole like blue aura. Just saying.
It does.
Hmm.
I watched the movie Parasite this weekend.
Good.
I'm not sure that I would have picked it to win Best Picture. Although at this point I don't really remember what else it was up against. Well, I guess 1917 I think was in that mix. I think I liked 1917 better.
We
Um,
usually use the critical P things as negative indicators.
This will be a difficult.
it was a good movie. And it was doing some interesting things in when it came to metaphor and some of that stuff. But and this is not to say that it was done poorly, but I think there were other movies that were
The seer turns to
done better, and I liked better,
you.
Okay.
like 1917 and Knives Out.
It was a fun movie.
I like Knives Out. Knives Out was great. I think it was probably my favorite movie of that year.
The wife and I watched Guardians of the Galaxy 2 again this weekend. So this past weekend.
Also a good movie,
That's a good movie.
but it it has that unfortunate thing of not being as good as its first movie.
But it was still a good movie.
It was still a good movie.
The seer calls out, keep them at bay.
I always wonder why they keep telling us that they're going to keep them at bay. That's what we're doing. That's what we're working on so hard, and they still
What-
yell at us.
What would you rather him say?
I don't know.
You're doing a great job.
You're the
Good.
best.
Keep up the
would
good
be
work.
good. That
Here's
would never
a
cross my mind.
sticker.
That would never cross my mind for them to say. But that's not a bad idea. I like that.
I want
I mean,
a
how else are
sticker.
you supposed? I want a sticker, right? A smiley face.
Another page in Storm's heart falls. There are surely more, but at least their number has been called.
You got one attacking the guy here. There you go.
Getting the other guy that I saw from farther away,
Not much longer.
right next to you. Oh, look at that! I love when they fall down. Except that I think it went into invis mode as it was supposed to be dying. Go.
To watch Denzel Washington and Rami Malek's new movie too, The Little Things.
Is that good? I tend to like a lot of the stuff he does.
I don't think it's a typical Denzel Washington movie. It's much more it's more of a cop mystery.
Not bad.
And
I
hopefully
don't know that this guy is dead. I don't think this guy died up here.
didn't.
Is that going to be a problem?
no, we finished.
Okay. Okay, so you don't have to wait.
Nope.
What we think.
Cool.
It's
Reaper on your tail.
Whose tail?
Can't see.
Arcot's.
Arcot.
Okay.
I enjoyed the movie. It's not a fast-paced movie. It's pretty comfortable at going at the speed it wants to go at. And I'm kind of on the fence about how it tells its story because it does kind of that really typical thing of one of the characters, Denzel Washington's character, has a backstory that you don't actually know, and it reveals it to you little bits at a time over time.
Okay.
Like it tells you about his backstory when it wants to tell you about his backstory.
The crater's edge.
Sure.
And I probably won't, but I kind of almost want to watch it
Reaper.
again just from the perspective of knowing
Knowing what you know now.
right.
Yeah.
And
Too
I'm
bad.
not
2 tea bags, 3 tea bags.
I'm not overly convinced that it was a better choice to tell that story the way they did, as opposed to they could have, told that part of the story as the prologue kind of a thing. Because the movie has a prologue, only it's not what you think it is going to be initially.
Is it based on a book?
I don't know if it's
'Cause
based on a
books-
book or not.
Books do that a lot.
But it was enjoyable. I think if you like buddy cop mysteries, you'll probably enjoy it.
Okay.
It might be a minor spoiler to say that it's not really the movie you think it's gonna be. Like, it's not about what you think it's gonna be about.
Okay. I don't consider that to necessarily to be a spoiler, but okay.
My
But don't tell me anymore, because
ancestors'
if I do watch it, I don't want a
bones
spoiler.
rumbles the seer, made to fight against me. Time we ended this outrage.
Anybody gonna shrine?
Nah.
No, but thank you.
But the acting was pretty good. Denzel Washington and Rami Malek did fine.
Arrows showered
I don't
down
think they're gonna
from
get
the
nominated
ancient
for any awards,
Khyber's
but
northern slope.
they did a good job. It's also set in the 90s, which is kind of interesting.
Why is that interesting?
It's just, I don't know, kind of fun to see. It's not a time period I feel like it's really tries to movies try to capture very much.
What's the soundtrack like? Is it stuff from the 90s? So that could be interesting.
Ooh, I am the wrong person to ask him.
Do you remember?
I am not a music person. Maybe the music didn't really stand out to me.
Probably then.
There is some music in there, I think, but it does a pretty good job of using the soundscape to kind of build tension.
Across the bridge and up the cliff lies the North
There's a lot of moments where the score, if you will, although it's kind of less of a score and more of just some. I guess it's technically a score, but it's not like music. But it's doing a good job of like kind of setting up the tension and stuff like that.
Nervous, the seer turns to you. The ritual begins.
Where do you want us?
I don't know. We're just gonna get everything's attention up here.
Ow!
No, where are you?
Well, I ran back down to by that gate, and there were already minotaurs.
Did you get run over?
Around the corner? Basically, yeah. I walked around the corner and kasplat.
Excuse me.
Appropriately named, yes.
Uh huh. Look, you can see my stone right there, right on the corner.
Yeah. You ready for Rez?
Yes,
You're
thank
already
you.
up. Okay. Oops, he's out of sight. Okay.
The seer calls out. Keep them at bay.
I would say, considering The Little Things is the first movie I've seen from 2021, year's off to a pretty good start.
There you go.
And it was a hell of a lot better than Wonder Woman 84.
If anybody wants to come up and help with killing the stuff.
I wasn't trying to
top,
kill
it
it.
might
I was
be
just keeping it
helpful.
aggroed off of the giant.
Oh,
We're just killing the guys underneath this overhang over here.
okay.
Yeah, I think he usually just gets the aggro and then hides.
Yeah.
I'm kind
you
of
can
lazy
solo
like
it that
that.
way.
It's a pretty good technique.
Mm-hmm.
almost done. The
He needs him up there. I'm gonna go back over here.
much longer.
Oh, okay.
Anybody been watching WandaVision?
Yes.
Nope. Don't have it.
Do you
What
like
is
it, Beaker?
Yep. Very much.
Don't have what? What is it on?
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
Ah, yeah, no, don't have Disney. Don't have Disney, don't have Netflix.
They're teasing a huge cameo at the very end. So for anybody who's watched the season of Mandalorian, there was a huge cameo at the end of that. And they're promising something just as epic.
Lucia looks
I think
very
the
Oh,
days of my life without Disney Plus are numbered.
inspired. Go now. Stop this madness.
Well, you can get a deal on it if you bundle it.
Molten
So
lava forms
Yeah,
a deadly
I
pool
probably
in the
won't.
crater's trough.
I don't care about the other things that you can have it come with, but if I look at the different streaming services and the shows that are coming out, I am far more interested in the shows that Disney Plus is putting out than anyone else's shows.
HBO Max is looking good for me. They just did like we talked last time, the Snyder Cut, but then they just did a trailer for Josh Whedon's new series called The Nevers, which is
Oh, I've heard about this.
It's basically superheroes and mutants in the 1980s, or not 1880s.
I'm intrigued. Sounds good.
Look it up. I think it looks pretty good.
It's on HBO Max, you said?
Correct.
or will be. Is it just
Will
the
be.
trailer right now?
Yep, I think it's like late
Okay.
March, April, something like that.
The funny thing is, since I cut my my cable cord and went to YouTube TV, like I could buy. I already have. I have HBO Max now, and I can get Disney Plus too, and I'm still paying like $100 a month less than what I was paying for cable.
Ill-pleased at a stranger's intrusion.
Yeah, I have Dish, and my Dish is up to $129 a month, and I'm really
Oh
looking at
my
getting away from it.
my cable, internet, and TV was like $230,
Yikes.
and now my higher speed internet is $65, and YouTube TV is like $70 a month, and HBO Max is $15 a month wherever you get it.
Though these skeletal enchanters did not cause the Madstone spell, they used powerful magic to defend it. It will go easy.
Like I was saving about $100 a month, and then I spent it in other ways.
It's that time of the year again. I need to call DirecTV and tell them I'm quitting and see if they'll give me a really good deal again.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Last year they gave me it for, instead of 95 a month, they gave it to me for 21 a month.
They did finally give me the CenturyLink gave me the good deal on gigabyte internet, because they for probably 2 or 3 years kept sending me like things in the mail, like gigabyte internet for fiber gigabyte internet for $60 or $65 a month, price guaranteed for life, never go up. Like, hey, so I'd call them up like, hey, sign me up. Take my money.
Oh, but it's not in your area, right?
No, it wasn't in my area, but it wasn't for existing customers.
Coming through it.
Now, what's up with that crap, right?
Well, my thing was, okay, fine, but why are you sending it to me then? I'm your customer. Like-
Yeah, you know it. You already know my address.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this? Yeah.
What's up with this? But now it was for existing customers too, and they took my money finally, so there you go.
There you go. And you're a
As the
customer now. You're a
caster of the
customer for
madness
life.
magic waited, a narrow ramp winds up to the top of the spire. At its
I mean, I've had a
peak,
much better
the
experience with
true
them than I
master
have
of the
had with
Madstone
Comcast.
spell
So
awaits.
I've heard a friend of mine has Comcast. She
A
is not
skeletal
impressed.
warlock
Who's
It
your-
looks dangerous. You go first.
Who's your internet provider?
Rogue, yes. Thank you. You go first.
PJ, who's your internet provider?
CenturyLink,
Oh, Central.
or
Well,
I'm not sure if they're still CenturyLink.
can't be CenturyLink.
Centrum, probably.
Sure,
Is that
I
right?
think I'm
Yeah,
still getting
Centrum.
billed by CenturyLink, so I don't know.
CenturyLink is still our
CenturyLink is
provider.
still there. Yeah, yeah.
I think they
What do
got
we
bought
have?
by
We have
somebody else, but
CenturyLink too?
But why was it here in the first place? Perhaps Orl and his seers have answers.
I mean, my biggest issue with Comcast was I kept, I do the thing that Grubby was talking about and call them and get the next deal or whatever, and then the next 3 months I'd be calling and say, hey, you told me that it was going to be this much, and you're charging me this much more than that.
Yep. I do not have
Looks like we have no D-doors.
no D door. Yeah.
Oh no,
I'm
I
looking
have a
for the-
D-door.
Ooh, D door.
Wait, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Pay attention.
You and Shadow
Hello.
Dancer?
Yeah.
You can just D-door to the front and talk to the guy.
Yeah.
I'll go do the thing of thingness.
Good, good. The giant roars.
There we go. Oh, Grat's on
My
your
seers
Destiny
say these skeletons
level, it
were
looks like,
dragon
huh?
magic. Our ancestors' bones
Yay.
used to hide their dirty tricks. A curse.
So,
upon
Prison
their
of the
heads.
Plains next.
The double recall and go from
Yeah,
there.
double
or-
recall.
Place to avoid.
Do Prison,
The greater
Foundation, and then
evil will
Cry.
drive you mad,
We have time, we'll do Tor.
and only death
It's probably,
will
I might be
bring
pushing it, but we'll see.
peace.
Don't forget to spend your Reaper point if you have one.
Good idea. Thank you.
Good reminder. Let's see. Nope, not yet. Close though.
Not yet for me either. What have I got? Not too far.
I just got one, so I know I'm not that close. Arcada, do you get, does your internet come through Dish 2, or?
No, we get wireless internet from a local provider.
Which one is this?
Yes, if you've been there,
Okay.
which apparently I have not.
Okay, I'm gonna go
Last.
find out if I have or not. Oh, well, in that case, I'll just run with you. Rather than leave and come back in. And I even remembered to put on Featherfall, which was a miracle.
That comment brought up upon the fact that I did not.
That comment, because I remembered.
I figured it's
Otherwise,
because
it
I
would've
dropped
been
like a
just like you
stone right
did
in
in-
front of you.
Didn't even pay attention to that.
Yeah.
I let you worry about yourself. I know you're self-sufficient.
Apparently I'm stuck on a load screen.
Oh
I
no.
hate load screen.
What's the fancy way to back out of that again?
Slash logout. And hit enter, but just don't say yes.
Okay.
And then if your chat log says recovering from a failed teleport, probably better off just rebooting.
Yeah, everything's
Not
just
rebooting,
black right now.
restarting.
Yep. It was a failed teleport.
Yeah.
Yuck. I will say that a lot of the hesitation that we've been having for weeks appears to be gone. And what has felt to me like logging is also gone.
And all day, neither one of us was watching scenes that happened 20 minutes ago or 20 seconds ago for everybody else.
Right. Yes. So true.
Saphira, do you need us to wait to
Whole
help
day
you
of
get in?
near
or-
real-time DDO.
No, I can teleport there if it lets me do it successfully.
Keep wanting to sing songs, and I am not on that tune. Either of them. Any of them.
This episode, Tosh is playing the one character she has that's not a bard.
A lot of characters that aren't bards, but I don't play them. I like my bards.
Are you guys
the
in there
class-
already?
Yeah.
Are you in
Yeah.
the
We're
okay.
just stepping in.
Okay.
Bard's
I
fun?
didn't see any blue dots, so that's why I was confused.
That's why because we just stepped in.
I do think next time I make a character for 5th edition D&D, I think I'm going to make a bard.
The
So
door
in my
Isn't
pen and paper game,
beyond it
which
lies the
we play
prison of the
virtually right now,
plains.
but
Perhaps
so I
you could
played an
unmagically
NPC
carry
so well
rocks
that it's now
entry
been
into
asked
the
to be a player
chamber
character.
marked with the symbol of Dale-Cor.
Why were you playing an NPC?
So
I'm a
now-
little curious about that.
Well,
Something else here.
so we were in this jail situation, and there were a bunch of prisoners in the jail, and basically the DM was like, he wanted us to interact with one player character who was, all by himself, like talking to all these other people in jail. So he basically, said, it got to the point where he goes, and now it's a female prisoner. So I stepped up and just started talking, and yeah, things went from there. Big fan.
Real person.
The chamber has been
So
ruined
now it's like,
beyond
oh, now I have to create a backstory. I'm like, oh boy, I'm gonna have to create a character sheet. And now I'll probably be playing 2 characters.
I don't think I
entertaining.
trust my players that well.
I haven't been playing with
blame
them for
you.
this long, but they've all been playing since high school, so a really long time.
Child who can barely read the book. Yeah. But on
Sometimes,
the other
like,
hand, it was incentive, and he reads very well now, and can quote you all of the books.
Hey, whatever
save
gets them
him.
into reading, right? Like,
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. Animorphs.
Another barrier
Animorphs.
blocks
I remember there was
access to
something called
Dale-Cor's
Animorphs,
chamber.
and he liked Animorphs, so we got
This
Animorphs
chamber
books
holds great
because anything that helped people to read. And then he started taking all of my books.
I feel like that's a good problem for a parent to have, though.
Oh, if I've got to have a problem, that's the one I want. That's
I
the one
can't read
want.
my book because my kid is reading my books.
Exactly.
Yeah, well.
there you go.
It would really
Exactly.
depend on what the books were. I mean,
The
it's
Well-
50 Shades of Grey.
I know, science
Problem.
fiction, fantasy. I mean, you know who I hang out with. What do you think? Yeah, David Weber, Mercedes Lackey, and when Grubby and I got together, half of our books were overlaps. Right? We had to get rid of the one of the 2 copies, right?
Whatever was imprisoned within this chamber must have
Famine
been
Reapers
carried
must die. Yes,
A
and
lot
then
of
we got
Reapers
then
in
I got
this
a
dungeon so far.
then I got a Kindle. Right? I love my Kindle. I fought for years not to get a Kindle because I love paper books. But paper books, the kids can take and take
Yeah.
someplace else.
I mean,
A Kindle I
I'm
can
a
read all the
fan
time.
of a paper book, but I've found that even as convenient as going to the library is for me, because the library is, 10 blocks? I could walk there. Easy walk.
Oh yeah.
In fact, if I'm taking the bus into downtown, that's where the bus stop is, and that's also where
Nice.
my ballot drop box, the closest ballot drop box is.
with an intricate lock
Uh,
mechanism bars
But
any
even as
further
convenient as that
progress.
is, I found an app
The
for my
great
iPad that I
door
can
opens
like
to reveal
and
some
input
kind
my
of
library card and just
Right,
get digital
right,
copies.
right.
The doors
Exactly.
Great.
It's
fly
so
shut.
nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
As much as I love the hard copies, I am not the youngest person around, and so my vision has never been good, ever, never been good. Ooh. Gotta heal somebody. But being able to change the font size on the fly is just fantastic. Love it.
I'm also the guy that like I like my books being nice and crisp, and like if I loan you a book of mine, like don't dog ear this. I will.
Oh, I never
beat you.
dog ear books. Ever. No, 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 no.
Oh,
Not
I
of
feel
mine.
really bad. I
Hey, guess
borrowed a
what?
book from somebody and then she stopped working with me and now I
Oh,
still have her
right.
book and I'm like, how do I get this to her? Cause she like moved away and it's
I
like,
actually am lawful good, so I guess I could probably do this if you cared.
Not really. I find that
Okay,
one kind of boring, to be honest.
works for me.
I actually think someone, a friend of mine, still has my Life DVDs or Blu-rays. You get those back.
I'll stay out.
And the smell of decaying
Say when.
flesh.
When?
The portal to the plane of Dole opens. All at once, dust rises through the floor. The haze
I didn't realize this weapon was chaotic.
As the last of the dead are laid to rest, the room returns to its original state. The orbs at the back of the room are no longer engaged.
By the way, Mr. Beaker, while you're here, do
Yeah.
you need me to publish the classic
I'll do
D9?
it.
Okay,
No, I just haven't gotten around to it. Say
Sure.
when.
have at it. I figured you were gonna take care of it, but
As the plane
Yeah, I-
Just wanna double check.
becomes coterminous with our own,
We're in the middle of an email migration, and it's been hell.
and lava flows
So
from the portal above.
I feel like every time you talk about your newer job, we're doing this massively huge IT project.
Mhm.
I hate my life.
that's
Dark in that
well, yeah, because massively large IT projects tend to take a lot of your free time.
What free time?
Exactly.
I got that lost soul.
I
If I'm-
finished my own IT project yesterday. Well,
Congratulations.
most of it's done, but it's still little
Good
bits and
deal.
pieces. Migrating the website off of an Adobe Muse platform to a WordPress platform. So
As the
it's been a pain in the
portal
ass.
between the maternal plane to the monitor opens, moss and shudders quickly engulf the room around you.
Did not kill the frog. It's still alive. Notice.
I think Grubby just intentionally killed the frog. Which is mildly disappointing because I was totally going to go kill that frog.
The trees wither and disappear as the twilight forest recedes. The orbs and the receptors
got these
cease their
tools.
sparkling.
And if anybody does need thieves' tools, I'd be happy to give them some.
You can give them to me.
Okay, I'll give you some then in a little bit here. Let me see if I have extras right now.
It auto targeted when I was switching back to Pyrite.
Now I get to move on to the next big project, which is basically replacing the entire phone system. So
The
I
symbol
just
of
did that.
Maybar marks
Oh,
this
joy.
chamber.
Last year.
The dim light within has a dark, foreboding air.
I'm sort of
yeah, I'm
curious
looking
what
forward to this one.
Oh, sorry.
your company's still in the office, right, Arcot?
The fair.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I didn't see
we're-
that.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
we're
I
back
got
in the
locked
office.
out.
That's good. Hey, Grubby, maybe stop running through the blade barriers. Or the
There was
shadow that's
a
getting
crown shadow that was hurting a lot worse.
you. Okay. I was gonna say, like, redoing the phone system when everyone's working from home. It sounds like the best time to do it. And I was like, oh wait, I bet that's not true for.
Nope.
returns, and the shadows recede as the endless night is banished.
Actually,
The
one of
orbs
the
in the room are free
more
to
interesting
seek
kind of side products my boss gave me. We got new phones. I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, and my boss brought down a bullhorn part.
Anybody want the Ring of Shadows?
No,
Ooh, I got my own.
Yeah.
but I had to figure out how to wire
Thank you.
wire up
Welcome.
a an external speaker microphone to the phone. He was not he was not nice enough to buy one that was like a plug-in kind of a thing. I had to like actually take the thing apart and go ahead.
The Saphir's not up here yet.
She's in here.
Mm-mm.
No, she's coming.
Almost.
Serenia is in here.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah, the
sorry.
last time I got the thing closed right on my nose, I almost got zapped. So these guys
I
gotta
think
go.
one of the
Leave her alone.
hardcore seasons, I almost saw someone die in the door.
Leave them alone. Oh,
Yes,
that.
I did see somebody die.
Oh, did
I
ya?
don't know why they even ran through it. It was.
Right?
I was like, what?
What are you doing?
I think the one that I had was
that?
it was the gin that blew him into it. It wasn't intentional.
Yeah.
Oh no,
that-
this
that-
person
that's
just
kinda
ran
cheating.
through.
You want to do the other two, or just finish it out?
No, let's just finish it off.
I'll go put the things in.
I really don't like the Beholder one very much.
Yeah, right. I will go get the lever since I'm most of the way there already.
Besides, we already have enough of the thingies anyway, the power cells.
Lights in its receptor. Almost imperceptible.
Rather, I mean, we found both chests.
Right. Oh, did we?
A magical voice comes
Oh, yeah.
from above. The chamber will seal on the
First one was in the elemental, and
We got 2 chests.
we just got the one in the
I think I missed one.
vampire room.
Maybe I did get him. I don't know. Am I supposed to be paying that much attention?
Yes.
Oops.
The quarry. The quarry.
Actually, need to kill the quarry thing, not the Warforged guy.
The quarry screeches, and the quarry Hashalak screams as it
There you go.
dissolves, snuffed out after
Seared?
centuries imprisoned.
Oh, is he dead?
Centuries spent
Mhm.
looking out and
Where's the
watching
Dilly Bob?
giant hold.
I ain't touching it.
I'll touch it.
No. 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 No.
I gotta say, on hardcore, that part is like ass pucker, ass clenching.
Not touching it.
Recall again?
No, we'll do foundation while we're here.
Why am I stuck?
I don't know.
I don't know either, but I was. But now I'm not, so I'm chasing you folks.
Too far. I don't usually go this way anymore. I don't tend to do this in epics anymore. And when I do it in heroic, I do the 13s first and then come back and do the 14s.
Right. Yes, what we did intend to do as well. Love the buffies. Thank you.
Cavernous tunnels converge.
The one day I'm actually waiting for Tosh to sing me songs. She can't sing me songs.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, I give him a hard time because he doesn't ever wait. I try to get him, but you know, if you run off, I'm gone. You know, if I can't catch you, you don't care. Although I have to say, I think I got you all day earlier. But that was because you were F3, so it wasn't a very long wait. No trap.
The gentle current of warmer echoes from this well.
I'm not getting a trap. There's some lost souls though.
Yeah.
Several of them. Love the vigor. Thank you.
Funny.
You want to look for traps, or you just want me to go in face first?
I will look for traps if you want me to.
I'm not sensing anything.
You'd have to be like
Get
up
anything so far.
here.
I am not getting a trap.
If you had to turn the traps on in this quest, it's kind of weird to not have
Bite
any
your
so
tongue.
far.
That's how it goes. 55 times you run it, you get all kinds of traps, and then every now and again you run it and you don't.
3 glowing runes mounted above it.
Snow pig.
Yeah, I'll get it all the way back.
Yeah, I got stuff to kill, so.
Good doggy. There's a trap.
Oh, yeah.
It's behind the secret door.
Yep. There's also this one too.
Yeah.
Magic from the runes fades as Tinius protect Patrick maniacal at all costs.
I heard Jerry was talking about something like new in the new raid or something.
Yeah, supposedly there'll be
Okay.
something in the new raid that'll be, that people think it's cool or whatever. I forget the exact way he phrased it, but yeah. I don't know if it's a new mechanic or a new way they do loot or anything like that. It supposedly is going to be cool.
I think I heard
Forward to find
should come out on Lemania next week, maybe.
Yeah, Lamania next week.
Cool.
I'm not finding a trap.
Where's it gonna be?
Lamania.
No. The raid
it's
itself.
Feywild. It's
Feywild
Feywild.
raid.
That still doesn't tell us where it's going to be.
Oh, who knows? We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. It'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I always look forward to the new stuff.
I feel like it's been a long time since
It's
they made a
good.
really lousy raid, so.
Yep.
Even as much as I don't like Too Hot to Handle, it still has some good design elements.
It does. And it's really difficult, and it's only fair. It's been a real challenge and for many of us for quite a while, so that's a good thing.
It's going to be something cool like a minotaur that jumps in the air and kills everybody.
Yeah, that nobody ever tells anyone that's going to happen. Oh yeah, we were supposed to tell you to jump. Oh, thank you, because my back was turned because I'm doing my other job.
Try to.
No.
Half the problem with that mechanic is, like, I like the mechanic except for the fact that in a game where lag is a constant problem, it's not a very forgiving mechanic.
Exactly. And hopefully with the changes that they've made that have made things go smoother today, hopefully that will make a huge difference.
Here's to hoping.
Yep. And I know they're working on it. I know they've been working on issues for a long time. Like I've been saying for quite a while here, it has felt to me like they've had some kind of logging going on, which is fair. That in order to find some of this stuff, you got to log. I don't know for a fact that that's what's happening, but in my professional opinion, that's what it feels like.
Look, trap.
Hey, guess what? You have 2 people that can make it go away.
Yay!
Yay!
I mean, I wasn't scared of it, so.
No, you wouldn't be. But you like the XP from it, so.
That's true. It is kind of nice.
I'm on the understudy though, just for the record.
Understudy? Why? Why are you the understudy?
You have many more lives under your belt than I do.
Not on this tune. No, this tune was a clonk. So she's got like an ER and a TR. So she's got like 1 life, 2 lives.
I miss the days
TR,
when people
TR.
played clerics.
I have a cleric. I had 2 clonks, a 17-3 and an 18-2. And I have a favorite soul that I haven't run in a million years.
Favorite
I haven't
Soul
run
is
in a
just
million years.
so much stronger in terms of power level, I think. At least in terms of like as a healing.
Different
That's-
capabilities, and the capabilities that the cleric has with the healing aura not being useful in some of the higher difficulty content nowadays is
Yeah.
an issue.
Well, healing
Right.
wall is throw an aura somewhere onto a location rather than you.
Exactly, and that's why it gives you more range. I don't know that it's more or less powerful. We have some really good, in my opinion, really good clerics, but when it comes to really high level stuff,
I think if you're making a caster divine, cleric is a better choice because the domains lend that really well. But if you're gonna be healing, I think favorite soul is
A deafening
better choice.
emanates from the room ahead, rattling the door.
Although in hardcore I played just a healer, just a heal bot, and it was like back in the day. It was like going back to old school D&D, and it was fun. And
Yeah.
I got all sorts of money and wands, just like you used to back in the day, and
yeah.
mhm.
As the first gong
And tells, can you come run this with us? Yep,
sounds loudly while the ground
just like back in the day.
That's one of the things I really liked about hardcore is that it made it all feel brand new again.
Yep. And you needed, and in many ways, you needed that full party again with all the different skills.
A
Yep.
large sonic
Mhm.
blast
I liked it.
resonates toward the
It was
ground,
difficult, it was
vibrating
stressful,
unmistakable.
but
You
it was
listen.
voluntary,
You notice the floor
right? You
beneath
don't
Patrick's
have to
design.
do it in order to, be a better whatever you are today, right?
There's a Peak's chest in the hole.
Yeah, Saphir, I'm trying to heal you. It's not going through.
Oh,
Okay, I got her.
Or maybe it did. I don't know.
No, I
You're
got her.
not. Okay, thank you.
thank you.
Hamper the efforts of the storm god.
Whoa!
Chest in the hole.
Oh, wow. I didn't get my Snow Peaks chest though.
I'll give you a
It's okay.
Yeah, hang on, just stay there, and I'll just res you, and you can get it. So
that's even
take
better.
it easy. Let me know when you're
Kills-
ready.
I'll kill the Earth Ellie that's trying to kill everybody. So
Is there still an Earth Alley yet?
I'm done. Yeah. They were like, "No, you're not getting your chest." Thank you.
The fire elemental did kind of shoot you in the back, didn't he?
Yep, he did.
Kaboom.
where are we going next, boss?
Try for help.
Right for help.
Even though the quest was done, it still marked me as having one death. It's funny.
The name guy here.
Grunhilde has no horse.
Nope.
It's true. Okay, so we will kill stuff. So you can get the chest.
I was getting the chest. I don't know why. I don't really know
I
how I
have a
was doing it.
feeling that somebody is lower level and wants the chest and wants the XP.
Sure.
Except we're not getting XP out
Yeah,
here.
'cause we're-
we're
there's
That's
30s.
right,
Yeah.
because we're over level.
Dragon.
Ooh, another one.
Let's kill dragon.
Dragons must die.
Kind of weird facing a dragon that only has less than 30,000 hit points. We'll do some weightlifting, dragon. Hulk
Oh,
up.
you'll I assume.
Hmm?
R4.
Yeah.
The
Seems to
right
be
way.
going at a good pace. Still lots of fun. Not too stressful.
Yeah. Just about perfect. Should take my feather fall off. Oh, good, I did.
Hey, Mr. Beaker,
Yes, sir.
how do you feel about Jared Goff being in your division now?
Actually, I'm happy about it because I always lived in fear of Matthew Stafford because I thought he was pretty good.
A distressed
And Jared
girl
Goff has a
fainted
glass
forth
jaw.
From deep within, her words lost in the cavernous depth.
I don't know if I'd say he has a glass jaw, but I think Stafford's clearly the better quarterback.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they were apparently Rodgers was in that equation too. They asked if he wanted to be traded for what they got for Stafford.
Oh, the Rams asked if.
That's the rumor. I don't know if it's true or not.
It's a magical mystery tour.
hmm Although Aaron Rodgers has a new girlfriend apparently, and that's what's been making the news the last couple days.
Oh, really? Who?
That matters.
Some another actress, another brunette actress. I forget her name. She hasn't been in anything major. A couple of sitcoms.
What was the previous actress?
Oh, Olivia Munn.
Olivia Munn.
Oh.
And Danica Patrick was kind of, I mean, she wasn't an actress, but
Right.
she was a celebrity.
Well, I mean, you kind of probably tend to run in the same circles as. Something tells me that Aaron Rodgers is not doing online dating or going to speed dating.
Well, he kind of is right now, apparently.
Why is that?
Because they're teledating or Zoom dating right now.
Because everybody's supposed to be.
Oh,
locked
that's not what I
down.
meant. I meant more from a standpoint of the online dating website.
Sure.
I am kind of looking forward to Aaron Rodgers hosting Jeopardy. Although,
He's actually pretty, from what I hear, that's a big thing for him.
yeah,
Like he would do that after football if he could.
I'm
I don't think he wants to be a commentator like some of these guys are.
sure. I'm not entirely sure. I'm convinced that I want to see it because I think he's going to be good, or if I'm curious to see if there's going to be a train wreck. But I'm
He
intrigued.
actually does pretty. He does pretty well in commercials. So
Yeah, but those are commercials. Like you can do however many takes you need to.
yeah, but there are some where you just go, they never should have let that person do that, you know?
Something tells me if you flub a question, they don't do a redo on Jeopardy. I also wouldn't be horribly surprised if Jeopardy for when Mr. Rogers is hosting won't have as many difficult to pronounce words. But who knows? I don't know. I think Ken Jennings is doing a decent job. I don't remember if we talked about that last time we were on. No, I chatted with Arcad about it a little bit. But
Yeah.
doing fine. I have no complaints.
Okay, where's the Fear Reaper?
There's a Fear
I
Reaper?
think
it
it's
dead?
leftover. I think it's leftover.
The voice grows louder and more intense.
Really?
Did it toss you up?
No, but it's going to. Oh, I'm surprised I made it.
Did me? Yeah.
Did you just blow up the trap?
Twice. Well, no,
No,
but
No, everybody
you
ran
triggered
through it.
the
Nobody
trap.
did it.
Oh,
The trappers were
we were
waiting to do
yeah.
to go, and you ran right through it. So so we were waiting for it to be off timer so that we wouldn't get killed trying to do it. And I got thrown up twice, but fortunately didn't die. So thank goodness for that. It has been known to happen.
I mean, I have heard a rumor that in Kasplat, Patrick does try to kill us. So just saying.
That
That
is-
sounds
that
very
is-
gleeful.
That
when
is
you
no
don't know.
rumor. That is the truth.
Yeah, when I was on Tosher, that's part of why I brought this gal, because Serenia, because Tosher has a little bit more survivability, and it took us a few episodes before she went ping, and when I did things I would not normally have done, like go into an area by myself on the difficulty that we were on. But he sounded so happy.
hey, death makes good television. Or twitching.
No, whatever this is.
Yeah, exactly. think
You
across.
left that for me on purpose, I gather.
Did anybody pull the lever?
I
Yeah,
did.
Saphira pulled it.
Which lever did we not pull?
Probably the other one.
So then the other one, I got the trap. I was for the lever.
What? Yeah.
There we go. I'm like, there's no way we pulled them both at the same time and bugged the quest out.
No, that doesn't happen. Fear
I mean, it
Reaper.
happens, but we were all into the same side, so.
At the lever. There is a lost soul up here for somebody who needs it.
Ooh, there's lag.
A little bit.
It's not
But it's
gone,
actually been
but it's better.
doing pretty good, yeah.
It's significantly better, and we don't have all the little the step-by-step stutters that we were having.
Yep.
Those are
You
gone.
know, just
That's what I think
I,
is with logging.
Yeah.
I wouldn't make any judgments until maybe the weekend is over.
No, believe me, it's been every day.
The whole run
is
5 feet
better-
and all of
it
a
is-
sudden you're 5 feet back.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Arcott's
It
kind of
just
alluding to the fact that
feels
it's
different.
after a restart, it's generally a lot cleaner.
Correct.
He wants to see how it plays later.
But it is better than it has been, even right after the reboots.
The large rune glows as the gates to the room open.
It makes me very happy. And the long load whenever we come into a quest is gone. There's a little bit of hesitation, but not 30 seconds, which is what we were getting before. At least 30 seconds, sometimes longer.
Kind of surprised that they didn't have something in the release notes about performance-based changes. I guess it was just like maintenance-y changes, or
It was the maintenance that I thought was going to affect the flag.
Okay.
So if you're watching Cordovan, so far the performance is a lot better.
Much better. Of course, you know that we always want it to be better yet, because it's always a sliding scale. Like earlier, someone we know said that whatever amount of hit points you have, you need to have like another 500 more next. Right? It's always a sliding scale.
it's not exactly what I said, but
No, it's not, but it's close enough.
A cloud of smoke engulfs this room. Out steps Lothar, the insidious.
Holds barred.
that may be the biggest wolf pet I've seen in a while.
Yay!
Okay.
Somebody got my belt.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
No. I don't want it.
What does it do?
I'll
Oh, it's
pass
use.
it-
It's
I'll pass
useless.
it to you.
Oh, it's useless.
It is now. It is now.
I used to
Alright.
wear that belt actually for the armor mastery.
The very
We need to
first
look
the
for
very,
that.
the very
Yeah.
first time I ran this, right when it came out, I actually pulled it. It was
Sweet.
it was pretty cool actually.
Maybe they purposefully
I
programmed it to do
I
that.
had been wondering about that. I don't think so, but I had wondered.
Uh-huh.
Double recall, I assume.
Yeah, I think we'll call it a night there. So thanks for watching DDOCaSplat. We'll be back next week. We'll probably do at least Tor and some other stuff. We'll figure it out. We got a whole week. You can you can watch past shows and other weekly DDO news and discussion podcasts at DDOCast.com or on our YouTube DDOcast page or on Twitch at twitch.tv/DDOcast, where you can also watch us live. Check out DDO.com for the official DDO stream calendar, DDO forums, or to download and play DDO yourself. Don't forget to check out D&D Night on DDO stream, Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern. Last week was Classic D&D Night hosted by Mr. Beaker. And this week is Ryan the Frost Maiden. And follow us on Twitter at DDOcast for latest cast updates. Thanks for watching.
Bye, everyone.
Folks.
See you, Grubby.